Greetings, travelers. Welcome back to Dog Mendonça and Pizzaboy, I guess. I have no idea.
That's the man I came here to see. I should talk to him.
Yes. Let's talk to him.
Say, mister.
Oh my, an admirer. The lengths you walked to meet me. You came to the afterlife. I'm so honored.
I didn't come to meet you. Well, I did, but I'm not your admirer. I don't even know who you are.
Ah, the years. They have not been gentle to my looks. But I assure you, I am the one and only Roger Romero.
Yeah, there's
Mr.
two other
Romero,
Romeros I'd
came
rather
here
meet
to
before
ask
you.
you some questions.
By all means. Is this an interview? Ask to your heart's content.
Oh god. Alright, time for
I
another
have
interview.
to find what's the connection between him and Dog. Nadia seems to be the missing link, the one that connects both of them together. But who is Roger? I'll let him speak a little before starting the interrogation. Let's start from the beginning. Tell me your name and a little bit about who you are.
Oh, this is one of those stories. I really need no introduction. I'm the Magnifico Roger Romero, actor extraordinaire, famous bodybuilder, and ex-entrepreneur, inventor of the Romer bars. The only energy bars that guarantee that your hair won't fall out.
But you're kind of fat. I'm pretty sure you're wearing a wig.
That's what happens when you go bankrupt and can't keep eating Romer bars. I blame the consumers. Romer bars were ahead of their time. Years of hamburgers have not managed to fill that hole in my heart. Except for my arteries. Those they filled pretty well.
So, let's focus on...
Alright, about the motel.
You haven't mentioned how this motel fit in your life. How did you end up here?
Well, I bought this beautiful Victorian-style house, the only one in Lisbon, mind you, as my retirement home. But it was too big of a home for myself. So I decided to reopen it once again as a petite motel. I also still have debts because of the Romer bars. That helped too.
This is going nowhere. Let's try something else. You said you're an actor. You didn't leave that part of your life exactly behind, right?
What are you implying?
I noticed that there are a lot of lights and cables and cameras and costumes around.
Oh yes, of course. Trinkets of my life as a star. Keepsakes, if you will.
So, that's all in the past now?
Well, now it is. But as you might have heard, I know news like this flies around you paparazzi people. I was about to make a comeback, a big one. I was about to film my first film with Caveira in more than 20 years. It was to be a werewolf movie. And as you know, a werewolf morphing scene is what makes or breaks a horror director such as Oliveira. It's almost strange that this was his first.
A werewolf? That has Dog Mendonça written all over it. This is the time to change strategy. Ask the serious questions. What do you know about Dog Mendonça?
I don't know what the tabloids have been telling you, but I never had relations with that man. I don't even know who this Dog Mandioca character is.
Yeah.
That's strange, because he disappeared in your motel. He was with a woman named Nadia. Does that ring a bell?
I don't know any woman by that name.
They were investigating a gypsy curse. You don't know anything about that either, right?
No, of course not.
There were
Yeah.
also rumors about a group of people meeting here in this motel.
Nonsense. Is this one of those stories? Motel Romero has been a family place since the day I opened its doors. This is a place where you can bring your children. I'm not associated with any unwanted element of society. Neither do I know the persons you are mentioning and about gypsy curses. Ha! There is no such thing as a gypsy curse.
All right, Mr. Romero. If you're not going to be nice, neither am I.
Alright. Ask about Dog and Nadia.
So you say you don't know anything about a man called Dog and a girl named Nadia?
That's accurate. I may have heard
I know a
about
guy
Dog
named Dog the
Mediocre.
Bounty
Is
Hunter.
he a wrestler or something? It sounds like the name of a wrestler. Hot and rabid. A greasy white beater and a pink tutu. But this woman, Nadia, I know absolutely no one by that name. I've never heard of someone with that name before. No.
Sure. confront.
That's strange, because an old associate of yours directly related you to her.
Calumnies! How dare that ungrateful twerp tarnish my name after all I did for him?
I also saw a photo of the two of you together.
Oh, don't bother. Nowadays, anything can be photoshopped.
It was a really old photo.
Look, I don't know where you're getting all these rumors. Is that this kind of story? I told you, I don't know anyone by that name.
There's something odd. What is it?
Oh. By that name.
So you might know her by some other name, right?
No, of course not.
You're hesitating a lot.
What are these sudden accusations? What kind of story do you want to write? You're the worst journalist ever.
I didn't think about it. But Nadia might not even be her real name. Maybe she's the one who's hiding something.
Really? Maybe the fact that she's talking about Gypsy Curse and friggin' she looks exactly the same as she did 30 years ago. Eh.
Why are you so scared to talk about the Gypsy Curse?
Ha! There are no such things as gypsy curses.
Have you ever seen Thinner? That movie's a curse.
Well, an ex-employee of yours told me you were really concerned about it while you lived. And it is what the girl and the man were investigating.
Well, an ex-girlfriend of yours told me you're this uptight in life because you can't get tight in bed.
I don't have an ex-girlfriend.
At your age? That's just sad.
This is going nowhere. Let's try something else.
Okay, so we got what we wanted off Dog and Nadia, so let's try this one again.
Why? It's not that bad to be scared of what we don't understand.
Are you scared of doing good journalism?
No. Why would I be scared of that?
Because you obviously don't understand it.
This is going nowhere.
Okay, let's tease him.
Why are you so... A big man such as you wouldn't be that superstitious.
Exactly.
I mean, you're so full of pride. There's simply no space for anything else.
Are you making fun of my weight? Is that this kind of story?
No. That would be too heavy. Even for you.
I'll have you know that I used to be pretty buff back then. It took all those hamburgers to fill the hole the Romer bars had left in my life. They filled my arteries pretty well. Until the end.
There's something odd. What is it?
The cause of death.
The hamburgers filled your arteries? Were you suffering from a heart condition? You weren't murdered?
Sadly, no. It would have been a tragic tale. I would have made it to the front page. But alas, no. It was the burgers and a heart, tired of crushing against the waves.
I wonder if he's still trying to hide his fear of a gypsy curse, or if he's honest and the cause of death is not related to it. Either way, this raises other questions. It's not what I asked, but I'll take what I can get.
And the visitors.
Why are you hiding all those meetings with your friends?
Believe me, if I had any friends worth hiding, they wouldn't have any reason to hide.
That's odd, because an ex-employee of yours told me that you got all nervous when they came.
Were they VIP guests? I would freak out if we had a VIP guest in our humble establishment.
Have you ever had a VIP guest?
No.
This is going nowhere. Let's
Okay.
try...
Let's try...
Why are...
Believe.
Emphasize?
I get it. This might have happened right under your nose. Maybe you just turned a blind eye to it.
Yes. I offered my trademark charm and warmth to all the guests. But how am I supposed to remember the names of two of them?
There's something odd. What is it?
The numbers.
Why did you say two? I never said they were two men.
I don't know. I was applying a random number. Why else would there only be 2 men?
I don't know. You tell me. What were their names?
I already told you I don't know these 2 gentlemen that allegedly met at my motel.
He will keep denying it, but he clearly knows. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay. Finish him!
All right, I think I heard enough. I'll tell you what kind of story I can make up with your statements. After the crash of your Romer Bar's business, you were left with a lot of debt. Like everyone with no skills and no brains in your position, you seeked the help of the wrong people. To get out of trouble, you decided to do the only thing you know how to do. A movie. So you and your girlfriend found out about this werewolf detective and decided to snatch him for your movie.
No, that didn't happen.
I mean, look at you. You have no acting skills, and you lost your looks long ago. It could only work with a real werewolf. But when you found out that Nadia had managed to fool him, you were so excited that you had a heart attack.
That's not what happened at all. She would never have anything to do with that lousy man.
Admit it. You made up the gypsy curse to get my boss here so Nadia and you could get rid of the debt.
Stop saying that. Her name was not Nadia.
What?
I said her name was not Nadia. Her name was Morella. Nadia was just a stage name she used to hide her gypsy roots. She was cute like that. Didn't want to be judged by where she came from. Didn't want to be judged by how she looked. And she looked stunning. Always funny. Always brave. Much braver than me, that's for sure. You have no right to soil her name like that. I think it's time to confess. I'm already dead, for God's sake. My reputation can't get any lower. Get your hearts ready for a tale of woe and regret. This is that kind of story. I never was very smart, but I had a lot of heart. I was pretty buffed, but I was also a coward. And I liked her. I really did. Thomas Cavera and that monster came to me. He wasn't looking for talent, which I didn't have any of, but he wanted my looks and my big ego. I would have done anything to shine on the silver screen. We did monster movies together, tons of them. None had any great success, but some people cherished the special effects. It was way before CGI, you know.
Oh yeah, I
And
can
Morella
understand
was
that.
there. Sometimes when we needed a female lead. And she didn't ever treat me like a tool. She was nice, but she couldn't hide her Roma heritage. Those green eyes, that black hair. Yeah, she was a gypsy, all right. Times were different back then. I didn't know what we were doing. Not back then. Terrible things. When she died on that stage, the others let her bleed to death. I was too scared to do anything. And she damned us. All of us. Morella cursed us with her last spit, blood gushing out of her mouth. We swore to never tell a soul. Cavera and the monster would come often to see me, to see if I was still true to our word, to remind me. The last time they actually came to talk about a new movie. That is true. I was really excited for the first time in many years. And that's when she came back. As beautiful as the day she died. Preserved like a stone rose. Her eyes piercing through me. Piercing my bad, tired, maltreated heart. Until it stopped. I have no excuses.
Wait, what terrible things are you talking about? Who was the monster? What? What? Pazul? You... I was so close. Oh, now I can't go back to being a ghost until the next moon cycle. Yeah, I know. I asked you to wake me up if the candle was waning. Thanks. I would be trapped back there otherwise. At least I got the name of the director. But I don't know who he is. You know who might? My friend Vasco. He loves this stuff, and his encyclopedic knowledge might register the name. He's such a nerd. I should call him.
This is going on a lot longer than I expected, and this is the
Hello?
first of 30.
Vasco? Hey, man. How are you? Listen, I need something quick. Does the name Tomas Caveira ring any bells? You're telling me to meet you where? A theme park? What? I'm on my way. Let's go, Pazul.
Okay.
Welcome to the Maravilloso Mundo de Caveira.
A theme park in Lisbon dedicated to the movies of a local director. How come I never heard of this?
Well, it's kind of a cult place, and you get easily distracted by things like blinking lights.
So, what can you tell me
Place
about
looks
this
cool.
director and this place?
Caveira is a cult master. He made a bunch of monster movies throughout the 70s and 80s. All classics.
Monster movies? That sounds like something that Dog would investigate. What was so special about him?
Well, his plots were kind of lackluster. They were always about this guy that turned into a monster and fought other monsters. But he's kind of an unrecognized genius of FX's. His gory depiction of the battles and their costumes put kaiju movies to shame. He inspired
I would like to
modern
see that.
classics like Human Washing Machine
What?
or The Son of Human Washing Machine.
Okay. He
What?
seems like someone I should have a talk with. Where can I find him?
He's a very reclusive man. He lives in his own private cinema, somewhere inside the park's labyrinth. It's said that the whole theme park is a test to see who is worthy of meeting him. But no one knows exactly how.
Great. He's my only lead and we'll have to solve a giant puzzle to find him. Night's just getting better and better.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I can talk to him. Vasco. Why are you going that way?
Vasco is the nerdiest person I know. Strangely, this often comes in handy when dealing with supernatural stuff. So, Vasco,
So... Can I have a badge to get some coffee?
can I have your badge to get some coffee?
Sure thing, Eureka. But keep it safe. It's a collector's item.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I got an item.
So, Vasco,
What do you know about gypsy curses?
what do you know about gypsy curses?
I know that to remove cursed items, you need to bless them, or find a scroll of uncursing.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. It will only be 3 GP.
Yeah, I don't have 3 gold pieces, sorry. So, I got the silver chain, I got the spell book, and his intern badge. With his face on it, so they're obviously going to let me use it. Okay, and can I say anything to Pazul?
So, what do you think, Pazul? A theme park. We can get to work and have fun at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right. I should focus on finding Caveira and see how he's connected to Dog. So, what's up, Gargoyle?
I'm so excited! Now that we're here, I want to go on all the rides!
I don't think you're tall enough to ride them.
Yeah.
Ha ha, Yuriko! Very funny! Wait until I grow my body back!
Okay, let's head in. So I can go to the food court, roller coaster, postcards, high striker. Can I keep going to the left? I can. Shooting range, maze, Jesus. Let's do the shooting range.
A shooting range! I should be pretty good at this after working with Dog.
Yeah. I'm sure my friggin' many videos of playing first-person shooters is gonna give me a definite edge in this point-and-click game. Fuck me.
Ladies and gents,
take a chance to prove your marksmanship. Men, impress the ladies. Ladies, prove that you don't need a man to stand up for you. Everybody wins.
Can I just shoot him?
Hi. I'd like to try this game.
Good luck. Not that such a handsome man needs it.
I'm gonna fail so bad.
That's too bad. Guess we'll all question your manhood now.
Hey,
What?
that's unfair. The crosshairs were off.
Oh, don't make excuses for your pathetic display. You're only embarrassing yourself.
What? Hold on, let's try that again.
Ladies and gentlemen, hi. Good.
Okay.
That's too bad. Guess.
Hey!
Oh,
Okay, so it's rigged. Okay, well, let's go to the maze. Okay, I can't click on anything except for the maze itself. Sure, let's go inside the maze. Not that I'm good. Just another thing I'm great at. Mazes. Oh, hi. Door, 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 and door.
Dang it. I need to find a way how to navigate that maze.
Alright, let's just go straight to the book on that one. Travel the maze, I need to get inside the wax museum and fetch a compass. And walk around until the guy in the monster costume leaves and picks up the present I gave to him. Then use brass rings with the compass. What? Okay, that's completely just unknown. Win the shooting game. I need the witch's electric charm to win this. I need to get back to the elementary school science and make an electromagnet that draws the pellets to the bullseye. I need to cover the structure of the range from behind with copper wire. Then I need to touch it. Oh my god, this is gonna be a bitch. Oh god. So much stuff. Alright, well, let's keep looking around. So the maze is not going to happen. The shooting range is not going to happen. Not right now, at least. Let's check out some of these other things. Let's do the high striker. How is that going to be?
come here and
Rigged.
test your strength. Do you have what it takes to make the bell ring?
I'd like to give it a try.
You? Okay, if you can lift the hammer, I guess you can try.
Oh, boy. Well, I can lift the hammer. Ugh.
I usually have a snarky remark, but that was just too sad.
Hey, the machine is rigged. The puck gets stuck on the way up. You cheated.
Pathetic excuses from a pathetic excuse of a man. Next!
There is no one else.
Next!
Yeah. I don't like friggin' vending machine stuff. Or not vending. I don't like carnival games. I just don't. Come on, sell postcards.
There's no one selling these postcards. Does that mean that they are free?
Sure, just take one.
There's no one selling these postcards. I guess I'll just grab one to test my theory.
Yep.
Whoa, this one has a photo of some ugly mascot. I can't believe Caveira's forte are effects.
Let's see. Food court, roller coaster. Well, let's do the roller coaster since it's right here, and then we'll go back to the food cart. Okay, there's a witch. Let's talk to the witch.
She's obviously in charge of the roller coaster. She also has that witch vibe. So, can I ride the roller coaster?
You! Yes, you! Come closer, young fella. I sense something strong coming from you.
Tell me it's not grease. I can't seem to be able to shake it off.
I can tell you your future if you have a cup of coffee.
You can't even tell if you're going to get paid at the end of the month.
Shut up, you stupid machine.
Yeah, I don't believe in clairvoyance, so I'm just gonna...
Look, if you bring me the coffee, I won't only tell you your future, I will also tell you the trick to beating the maze.
Okay, you've got my attention, lady. But in the meantime, can I ride the roller coaster?
Knock yourself out. Be sure to try to catch the brass ring at the top. It will bring you good luck.
The brass ring?
Yes, we mixed up the carousel and the roller coaster to save space.
Okay, I'm just gonna cheat, and I'm gonna see if it says anything about the... Okay, so it doesn't say anything about that. Let's... Fortune telling machine. Can I talk to the fortune telling machine?
Hey,
Please insert a coin and I will read your fortune.
I don't have any money.
Please insert a coin and I will read your fortune.
Forget it. That thing's a scam. Come here if you want the real thing.
That is incorrect. My algorithms can predict the future, unlike your untested, unscientific soothsaying.
Shut up, you stupid machine.
I'm 54.3% rubber. You're glue.
I see you two get along just fine.
Please insert a coin and I will read your fortune.
And now I see why she hates you.
Okay, ride roller coaster.
Yuck. Imagine licking...
Okay, how about we interact
Don't
with it?
forget to get the brass ring at the top. It will bring you good luck.
Yes!
Thanks.
I'm pretty sure I need brass rings. Let's see if I can actually get it. Did I get it?
That was fun.
I did not get the brass ring. Alright, hold on. Let's see if it says anything. Hold on. Win the maze. Accidentally affects the compass. Okay. Then use the brass ring with the compass. But how do I get... Hold on. Let's try that again.
Don't forget to get the brass ring at the
Yeah,
top.
yeah, I heard you. Okay, I probably have to click on it right as I'm going by it. So, one more time.
That was fun.
Don't forget to get the...
Thanks.
Yeah, that didn't... That time didn't even...
That was fun.
Alright, we'll come back to that one later. Let's go to the food court and see what's there. Because we need to get the coffee anyway. Salad. And the barista. Let's go to the salad one first.
She handles the salad stand. I wonder why everyone but Vasco looks so unhappy in this place. Can I have some of that olive oil?
Oh, you're one of those customers. The ones that don't buy anything and expect salad dressing for free.
I just wanted to know if I can have some of that oil.
Go ahead. Just act like you're a very special snowflake and everyone should give you stuff for free.
I'll just take that.
Yeah. Let's go talk to the coffee place.
I'd like to have a coffee.
Sorry, we're closed. Only staff members get served at these hours.
I'm a staff member.
Yeah? Where's your badge?
I left it in my mascot suit. Let me get it.
Or I could just, you know, pull it out right here with a different person's face on it.
I'd like to have a coffee.
Sorry, we're closed. Only...
I'm a staff member.
Yeah? Where's your badge? That's an intern badge. I only serve to staff members, not interns.
An internship without access to coffee. To a career as a theme park mascot.
Hey, I'm not judging you. You have to have hit rock bottom to work here anyway.
I don't need this badge anymore.
Really? But how? What? Okay, we'll talk to this guy then.
So, there in the tent it says you're a mentalist. Can you guess what number I'm thinking?
I'm the great Andrew. I don't do cheap parlor tricks.
And what do you do?
See and behold, you're sleepy. Very, very sleepy.
You got it right on the fucking nose.
I don't know. It's been a rough night,
When you hear the word obstetrician, you will become something from a very popular franchise. Obstetrician.
My name's Guyver.
Enough! Obstetrician. I don't want Mr. Caveira sued because of me.
What the hell was that? Did you?
Yes. For a moment, you got to feel what it is like to be in a great game.
Yeah.
Welcome back to dull reality.
I'm impressed. I think your abilities will come in handy sometime. I just don't know how.
Okay, can I change who I become? Can you change the trigger word?
Can you change who I become?
Certainly. Who would you like to be?
I'd like to become you.
What? You? All right, I can do that. You're sleepy. Very, very sleepy.
Tell me something I don't know. It's been a rough night,
When you hear the word obstetrician, you will become me. Obstetrician.
I'm the great Eurico. You're sleepy. Very, very sleepy.
Enough! Obstetrician! This is becoming too meta.
Thanks.
Come back if you want to test my powers and become some...
Yeah, we'll worry about him later. Let's talk to this guy.
Stop and test your mental prowess. Prove what you always held deep inside of you as true. That you're the smartest person in the room?
Can I
Sure.
guess?
Of course, young man.
It's gonna be wrong no
So,
matter what.
How many jelly beans does this jar hold?
251,521.
Nope. For the smartest person in the room, you're pretty dumb.
Fuck you. Let's go to the wax museum because I remember it said something.
Museum's closed. Get lost.
All right.
Oh, I had to give something to him, didn't I? Can I give him the olive oil?
I have no use for that. I'm not just giving away stuff. So, nice day, huh?
Get lost.
Oh, come on. I'm trying to make new friends here. Give me a hand.
So, you want to be my friend, huh? Tell you what, do me a favor, and we'll be friends.
Sure.
One favor. It's been a lousy day, or a lousy month, or even a lousy lifetime. You know what I mean? Terrible sore in my mouth, and overtime at work. My girlfriend's not happy, and she's pulling the last straws. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. You need something to rekindle that fire.
If you can find me a present for my girlfriend, I'll give you my bag.
Ah.
It has many perks, like getting coffee for free. It has to be pretty, but also feel personal. That'll buy me at least one more month of relationship.
Got it.
So, we gotta help him. We gotta... there's so much to do. Let's figure all that out next time. See ya. Bye-bye.